Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. We are live on YouTube and we are also live on TikTok here. So, I was gonna forgot to plug in the microphone so that you guys can actually hear me better. I hope it's working. All right, so hello. My name is Kirsten Morley, your certified emotion code and body code practitioner. We are going to do some live sessions tonight. So if you would like to be entered into win a free live energy emotion code session tonight, go ahead and for TikTok, go ahead and click on the link in my bio. Click on the link in my bio and click on live TikTok session request, and we will get started with a session. And you'll just enter to win, and then you'll also enter. What am I trying to say here? You'll also enter to what? I just lost my train of thought.
You'll enter to win.
Yeah, you'll enter to win, and then I will randomly pick somebody to get the session. So sorry, I'm trying to do like 4 things at once. Cancel. Here we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, what's today's date? The 26th. Okay, I'm going to delete all these. Delete row. Okay. So it's not working. Hold on. Sorry. Delete rows. There we go. Okay. Sorry, you guys. So let's do this. We are doing a live energy healing session for emotion code. And I'm so distracted. Here we go. Girl, you're so pretty. Thank you. Do you want me to hop on YouTube? If you would, we have, I think, one person on there. Hello, welcome. Okay. So my name is Kirsten Morley, your certified emotion code and body code practitioner. I am a certified energy healer. Basically what we do is we release negative trapped emotions from your body, causing physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual discomfort. So the idea behind this is basically all we do is we just identify the emotions that you feel using proxy or using muscle testing and applied kinesiology. And then we just use muscle testing, the process of elimination to identify the emotions, and then we release them using a magnet, and that helps with physical discomfort. Also, it helps with, what else does it help with? Mental, emotional, and even spiritual discomfort. So like anxiety, depression, and so many other things. So hello, welcome on YouTube and on TikTok. I'm super grateful to be here. So this is a little hectic for me. So let's hurry and switch some things around really quick, and then we can get started. So if you are on TikTok, go click on the link in my bio. Click on the link in my bio. Click on live TikTok session request, and you'll be able to enter to win. And then if you're on YouTube, I put a link below that says live session request. If you want to go ahead and click on that link, you'll be able to enter to win. So let's see. We already have, delete. Okay, so we already have like 11 people on, which is amazing. Thank you so much for being on here. Let's see. If you haven't been here, I'm going to describe what the emotion code is and how it all works, and the emotion code and the heart wall and stuff. So it would really mean a lot to me if you could share this, especially on YouTube and TikTok. If you guys could share this with like just that one friend that really needs healing, or like that one friend that just needs help with anxiety, depression, physical discomfort, physical pain, all that fun stuff. So I'm excited. Let's do this. So again, For those people who are on TikTok, click on the link in my bio and we will get started after you enter to win. I will be picking somebody in after I explain what the heart wall is. So for those of you who do not know what the heart wall is, typically you get the heart wall or as you go through like trauma and abuse and really stressful days. So the idea behind this is that our body has this self-defense mechanism to actually protect our heart. Our heart is the most important organ in the body. So basically what happens is those emotions. So our organs create these emotions called emotions. Oh my gosh. Once they become trapped inside of your body, then they become called, they're called trapped emotions. And so the idea behind this is that when we go through that trauma and abuse, it scoops up those trapped emotions and places layers over your heart, creating a heart wall. So it creates 10 typical symptoms: low energy, fatigue, major health issues, foggy mission in life, energy or relationship blocks. This is also sorry, I'm explaining. I will get to you in a second. In a second. So relationship blocks. So this is like feeling numb, like feeling like not able to receive love. This is communication. So like not being able to communicate the way that you want to. Money issues. So like abundance and wealth issues. Low energy, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. So if you have any of those symptoms, then you typically, then you probably have a heart wall. So once you release those emotions, once you release all of the entire heart wall, then those symptoms either go away or they become a lot more manageable. So that's basically like the 5-second version that I have about the emotion code and how it works. So let's see. So Kenzie, let's see. Makes so much sense. I know, right? It's incredible. So, Kenzie, how old are you? I'm sorry that you're having a hard day and it's just not going the way that you want to. What would you consider? Nobody would care or notice. Oh, what would you consider constantly chewing on your lip all the time? I would consider that kind of like an anxiety thing, feeling anxious all the time. Going through a divorce. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Let's see. 15. So unfortunately, I'm not able to do a session for you today because I am only allowed to do 18 and older on live. But so you'll just have to go, and I need your parents' permission to do a session for you. But I have an alternative. If you have Amazon or whatever, go purchase the emotion code book. I actually have a handful of teenagers that their parents are just like, they don't believe them about the mental issues that they're going through. And so if you are able to purchase the emotion code book, I know you can get it at your local library. At least they should have it there. You can go purchase it on Amazon for like $16. Learn how to do it yourself because it is amazing. It'll teach you how to muscle test. It'll teach you, this is the emotion code by Dr. Bradley Nelson, forwarded by Tony Robbins. You guys, Tony Robbins does not forward books ever. So it'll teach you how to muscle test. It'll teach you how to do what I personally do for and behalf of you. It'll teach you how to release your own trapped emotions for abundant health, love, and happiness. I promise you, once you try it, you'll love it, and it's amazing. So go purchase it. I do have a link in my bio on TikTok, and then I also have a link on here on YouTube. So click on the link and go purchase the emotion code and learn how to do it yourself. That's how I personally had to learn because I couldn't afford sessions. So I just learned how to do it myself, and it has literally changed my life. Like point A to point B, I was numbing out with Netflix all the time, super depressed. I hated life, and it was just, it's not like I wanted to die, but I just didn't want to feel like, I didn't feel like living anymore, and it was miserable. So I went from numbing out to Netflix all the time to right now I'm thriving, and I have never been this happy. I've never been this passionate about anything, and everybody needs this. So, all right, so let's go ahead and let's see. What's everything we have? My parents have been in and out of the hospital. I'm dealing with anxiety. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like I would totally literally do a session for you, but you're underage, so you're a minor, and I'm not allowed to do that. So, like I said, go purchase the emotion code, and it'll change your life. So let's see. We've got, sorry, catching up with comments here. All right, so thank you. Oh, black screen. Video stopped working. What? Is it still going? Can you hear me? Did you just recently? Oh no, mine is still on. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I hope it's working. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so again, really quick, we have like, I can hear you, yes. What? That's so weird. It must be on your end. I would get out and then go back on. Okay, so for those of you, happy birthday, Danny. Welcome. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and pick somebody. Last chance to get on the list that I will be picking from. Man, my words today. Slow down. I'm slowing down. Taking a drink. Here we go. Let's do this. No big deal. My lower back feeling better. Thank you. And early earthly angel. Oh, thank you. I'm really grateful. Stacy, I was able to help you. I think, when did we do that? Like a couple days ago? That's amazing. Too much caffeine. You know what? I actually don't drink caffeine. This is like my energy level when I'm like with people. It's amazing. I love it. So, wow, that was weird. Okay. So go, if you're on TikTok, we have a lot of people. We have like 60 people on TikTok here tonight, and we have like 4 people on YouTube, which is awesome. So click on the link in my bio if you're on TikTok, and click on live TikTok session request. I clear the list every single day, so it's a new batch of people. So again, go click on the live TikTok session request, and we will get started. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so let's see. It's good news. It's good now. Sorry, I thought it was everyone. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. Picking somebody. You guys, I'm so pumped for this. So pumped. Let's see. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe in you. I believe that you can fight. There's no reason why you shouldn't be fighting. If you're still breathing, if you are, then just count that as a blessing.
So living is a gift.
Yeah, living is a gift. It shouldn't be a burden. You know what? Let me actually teach you how to do, yes, you can. I believe in you. I'm going to kind of veer off here for a second, because if I can't do it for you, then I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. Okay. So, I'm going to teach you how to do the emotion code really quick. If you'll bear with me, here on YouTube and on TikTok, sorry for the mess in my bed, whatever. Okay. So let's see. We're going to teach you how to do the emotion code really quick. This is the simplest way to actually learn how to do it. No, you're not. You're not a burden. Not at all. Not even close. Not even close. Just excuse the mess. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. YouTube can see me. TikTok can see me. Let's do this. So I want you to, I'm going to show you how to muscle test. This is called the sway test. This is the easiest way to muscle test, basically. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand there, close your eyes, Put your hands by your side, and what you're going to do is I want you to notice that you can't really hold still. You're always swaying one way or the other. And I'm making it a little bit more obvious so that you can see. But the idea behind this is that if you close your eyes and think about something positive, okay? Think about love, unconditional love, happiness, joy, peace. You're actually going to start to sway forward, okay? And then if you start thinking about negative things, so this could be like hatred, grossness, heartache, insecurity, you're actually just going to start to sway backwards, okay? So the idea behind this is that your body responds to positive things when you sway forward, or your body responds forward to positive things and backwards to negative things, okay? So the idea behind this is that so you can actually ask your that's basically like your subconscious talking to you. So like, yes, if you ask your subconscious, your body, yes or no questions, you're going to say, is my name Kirsten? Yes. Or you can even do it as a statement. My name is Kirsten, or my name is, and then you do your name. Yes, my name. So I'm just going to ask, my name is George, or a statement. That's not asking. My name is George. That's a no. So that's obvious. So I hope YouTube can see this too. So that's the simplest way to muscle test. So another cool thing is, so if you want to go ahead and say, my name is, and then say your name. Yes. And then my name is George. No. You can even say yes, and you'll sway forwards, and no for backwards. It's very obvious. So thank you. So the idea behind this is we're going to ask our body. So if you Google really quick, the emotion code chart, So if you guys want to Google this really quick, you guys can see on YouTube as well. I hope this is not backwards, but if you Google the emotion code chart, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So really quick. So if you want to do the sway test, if you say, do I have a trapped emotion that is causing me to feel the way I'm feeling, or causing me to feel depressed, or causing me to feel like I just want to be done with life? The answer is going to be yes. So you'll sway forwards. And then, oh, it's the right way. Thank you. And then if you say, okay, is this trapped emotion in column A? No. Is it in column B? Yes. Is it in an even row? So I like to split it up. I think you can both see it here. I like to split it up between column A and column B, and then an even, and then odd. So is it in an even row? No. Is it in an odd row? Yes. I forgot which column. We'll just do this by, so is it row 1, 3, row 3. So here in row 3, you'll muscle test each of these emotions. So for example, in column B, row 3, we'll do confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness. So if you go through each of those emotions, so like, let's just say, is the trapped emotion confusion? No. Is it defensiveness? Yes. So I'm not saying that that's what it is for you, but if you follow what your body says with each one, use process of elimination to find the emotion, and then you're going to take a magnet, or you can use your hand to swipe down the governing meridian. Use a magnet. This can be like a little tiny magnet. It can be a refrigerator magnet, or anything. You can just go from the front part of your head all the way to the back and swipe it 3 times, holding the intention to release the energy of that emotion. Release the energy of that emotion from your body. And then I like to take a deep breath after. Awesome. That's it. And then you do it again and again and again until you release anywhere from between 6 to 12 emotions. Sometimes you can go more than that. I've done like up to 30 in one session. Is pretty massive, but I don't always recommend. I always recommend doing as many as your body feels. So let's do it again. So get a baseline. Make sure you're able to distinguish the difference between positive and negative. So positive and negative, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. So do I have a trapped emotion that I can release now? So you can even do this. You don't even have to, you can just say, do I have a trapped emotion I can release now? No, you're not going to do it wrong. Really, it's like pretty much foolproof. I promise. So Dr. Bradley Nelson, the guy who wrote this book, said even a 12-year-old can do it. So you said you're 15. You can totally do it. I'm teaching you right now. I'm walking you through it. It's pretty simple. Okay. I promise it's almost like foolproof. So let's do it again together. So do I have a trapped emotion I can release now? Yes. Okay. We're going to do process of elimination again. Is it in column A? No. Is it in column B? Yes. Is it in an even row? Yes. Is it in row 2? No. Is it in row 4? No. Is it in row 6? Yes. Okay, so we have the chart here. It's in column B, row 6, and you're just going to find the emotions, test each of them. Sometimes if you're new at this, you have to go through them a couple times just to make sure you're getting a strong yes for one of them. So let's just say, is this pride? No. Is this shame? Yes. So for me, I'm going to release the emotion of shame. Okay, so I'm going to release this emotion, just holding the emotion or holding the intention that I'm releasing shame. You can also ask the age that it occurred. So I'm 27. You're welcome. I'm 27, so I'm going to ask, when did this emotion occur? Before the age of 10? No. Before the age of 20? No. Before the age of 27? Yes. So I like to go from 27 and down to 20. So did this occur at the age of 27? No. 26? No. 25? No. 24? No. Age 23? Yes. So age 23. So again, so you can find out the emotion, and then the age that it occurred. Okay. And then you take that magnet and then you ask, do we need to know more about this emotion? No. Okay. So take that magnet, swipe it down the governing meridian. So your governing meridian is from the top of the lip all the way back down to the tailbone. So we just do it over the top of the head. If somebody else is doing it for you, then they can usually do it like down your spine. But if you're just doing it for yourself, how do you know it's not fake though? Because I do this as a living. I promise. Sometimes some people actually feel lighter after. So just release that emotion and you're done. So that's pretty much it with that emotion. Oops, you're live. That's okay. Thanks for being here, Lindsay. So let's do it again one more time, and then we will do a session for somebody, okay? So it works. See, I told you. I have so many, like I've worked with thousands of people. I promise it works. It's amazing. I love it. It's beautiful, and it always works. I promise. So try it. I'll do it with you one more time. Here we go. My name is Kirsten. Let's see. Okay, so my name is Kirsten. Yes, you always get that baseline if you're super familiar, if you're not familiar with the muscle testing. So again, my name is Kirsten. Yes, my name is George. No. Okay, so now we know what it feels like to move forward and what it feels like to move backwards for that sway test. So do I have another trapped emotion I can release now? Yes. So is this in column A? Yes. Column B? No. Is it in an even row? No. Is it in an odd row? Yes. Is it row 1? Yes. Is it so right now it's column A, row 1. And I'm asking if it's, so we have the box. So we have the box. Now we're gonna muscle test for each one of those. We're gonna do the sway test. So does it basically help you learn what you need to fix about yourself? No. It's basically releasing the ball. So when our organs create these emotions, okay, and they become overcharged to the point that they can actually get stuck inside of your body, distorting tissues. It can cause you to be really reactive. It can cause you to feel very emotional. It causes anxiety, depression, and so many other things. So what we're doing is we're releasing that emotion, that energy from your body. And it's kind of like taking rocks out of a backpack that you've been hiking with. You know, if you have a backpack full of rocks, it's really hard. You're really just like weighed down emotionally, mentally. It's literally like taking bricks out of your backpack. And each brick that you take out, you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. So let's get back down. So abandonment. So there's 5 different emotions within that box. So we're going to say, is this abandonment? No. Is it betrayal? No. Is it forlorn? No. Is it lost? No. So the last one, is it love unreceived? Yes. It's so confusing, LOL. No, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. So we're going to release love unreceived, but let's go ahead and ask when this occurred. For the age of 10, for the age of 20. So for the age of 20. So when did this occur? Before the age of, did this occur for the age of, so at age 20? No. Age 19? No. Age 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, no. 15, no. 14, no. 13, yes. Age 13. Okay. What's it called again? The emotion code. It's called the emotion code. If you go click on the link in my bio, you can actually go watch the video and it'll explain a little bit more than I can here today. But yeah, so love unreceived at age 13 is when I got this. So again, you just take that magnet, okay? Actually, sorry, we need to ask, do we need to know more about this emotion? No. And if we do need to know more, it's typically like where is it lodged or anything like that. So release that emotion of love unreceived at 13 and you feel better. So that's basically all it is. All right. I hope that helps you. Please don't give up. What is your profession called? I'm a certified emotion code and body code practitioner. Let's see, but how does your body, if you're like depressed, to swing forward? That's a really good question. So if you are not getting a straight muscle test, like if you're not getting a straight answer of like forwards and backwards, like yes and no, then you're probably dehydrated. And if you're still not getting an answer after you've drinking some water, then just take a magnet and hold the intention to align anything, because there's usually a misalignment in your spine, and it can be energetically or physically. So you just take a magnet and energetically correct any misalignment within your spine, and then try it again. So let's see. Headaches. Okay. Do you have to read and know all the emotions on the card before you start asking questions? Nope. You can just ask your body, because it's just a chart. So it's almost like your subconscious already knows what's on there. I mean, you can read through it really quick and then just be like, oh, okay, that's on there. So, all right, let's do this. I have a list. We have a lot of people on, so like 58 people, which is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and put everybody into the wheel of names, and we will get started. I hate this. I feel like I'm crazy. I miss the person I used to be. Yeah. Oh. Did you hear that? She said, I feel like I'm crazy. I miss the person I used to be. Let's see. Can you do it sitting or does it have to be standing? That's a good question. I think you'll be able to feel it still. It's very slight. So I'll say it. My name is Kirsten. Yes. And then I'll ask, my name is George. So you can still feel it when you're sitting, but it's not as strong and obvious. Can you show us the wheel? So I am just going to do the wheel, and then I'll just tell you who came up. So the person that came up is Dakota Mom, Dakota.mom.4. Dakota Mama 4. Sorry for asking if it's fake. I just feel like I'm a lost cause and nothing will work. That was so tiring to watch, but I'm so glad you showed them. Aww.
Tiring to watch.
Why was that tiring to watch? Not in a bored way, LOL. More a lot. Ding. A lot of either been. Oh, energy using. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, so don't be sorry. It's totally fine. We're here for you. Like, I'm totally here for you. So, Dakota Mama 4. Dakota Mama 4. If you want to go ahead and tell me, yay, I won the session. Let's do this. I'm so excited. Then let's get you started. There's a science that backs it as well. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. She may not be here anymore. Okay. I wish I was 18. I just need your parents' permission to do this session, and you can go schedule a one-on-one session. So it looks like Dakota Mama 4 is not here, so we will move on. Dakota Mama 4. Oh, you're here. Hello, welcome. You never know until you ask. You never know until you ask. She is here. She is here. She is here. What is it that you do? I'm an energy healer, and I release negative trapped emotions from your body. So Jesus loves you. Thank you. Okay, so let's do this. Dakota Mama 4. If you want to go ahead and tell me your name, your age, your physical discomfort, and then your pain level on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Let's see. There you are. Stacy. I think your name is Stacy. And then if you're dealing with any depression or anxiety, go ahead and put a D or an A for those two things, because sometimes TikTok really likes to censor that stuff. So let's do this. I'm so excited. Stacy, 43, leg pain, 7. Oh my goodness. Super excited here. Okay, so we are going to be working on Stacy. She is 34. She has leg pain, and it's about a 7 on the pain scale. 10, so 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, it's at a 7, which is pretty high for leg pain. So is it the right leg or the left leg? Just really curious. Stacy, 43, leg pain, it's about a 7. My mom has scheduled me an appointment. Yay! You're going to love it. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Suffer from neuropathy and what is that? Googling that right now really quick. ORIA arthritis. Oh, like skin to, psoriasis. I see. Okay. So let's just work on the pain of it, the discomfort of it. She said both legs. Thank you. So nice to me. Nobody is this nice to me. Of course, this is a family. We're here to be kind to each other. We're here to support each other because every single person in this world needs support and needs to feel loved. So if nobody's ever told you today, I'm proud of you. I love you, and I am so grateful that you guys are in this world. So because we're all in this together, nobody's perfect, and it's just an amazing journey. So let's do this. All right, so let's work on Stacy. We're gonna work on Stacy here. Let's see. Today is Friday. All right, so let's see. Can I tell you some? Oh, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna have a moment of silence for Stacy, and then we'll get started. All right, so let's do this. Oh, yeah, let's not do that. Let's stay alive. Okay, yeah, let's stay alive because you deserve to live. You are loved, and I'm so grateful that you're here today. So let's do this. So can I act as proxy for Stacy? For those of you who've been watching, who watched the sway test, this is also called the ring and ring method. It's another form of muscle testing. So it's just asking your body questions and yes or no questions, and you get a response based on your answer. So Stacy, can I act as proxy for you? So maybe even to not a 1, 3, 5. So the first emotion that comes up is terror. That's causing the leg pain. Thought I heard you say Stacy was 34. Yeah, she's 43. Yeah, I meant to say she's 43. Yep, there you go. There's the, yep, 43. Stacy is 43. She has leg pain and in both legs, and it's about a 7 on the 10 scale. And the first emotion that popped up was terror. So let's go ahead and ask, when did this occur? Yeah, when did this occur? Age 10, 20. Oh no, those comments make me so worried. Don't worry about it. We're all good. We're all good. So terror, age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17. Age 17. Do we need to know more about this? But I was hearing things. No, you're good. Sorry. When it comes to like 34 and 43, I always mix it up. So I do have dyslexic moments sometimes. So did we release that? Yes, you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs. Maybe even on a 1, 3. So the next emotion is grief. When did this occur? Page 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Page 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, age 5. Do we need to know more about this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs? Maybe even 2, 4. Depression. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? No. Go ahead and release that. Yay, Emma scheduled a session. Do we release that? Do you have another chapter emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs? Maybe even 2, 4. So frustration. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Age 3. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs? Maybe even on a 1, 3, 5. Blaming. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7. Age 7. Do we need to know more about this? Did you have a rough childhood? Stacy, did you have a rough childhood? I'm excited. How do I get an appointment? click on the link in my bio and you'll be able to go schedule there. Blaming at age 7. Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that is causing the pain in your legs? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. So unworthy. When did it take off? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Age 3. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Yeah, do you recognize any of these emotions? Do you release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs? Got me 8, even 2, 4. Guilt. When did this take off? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Age 3. Do we need to know more? If you do emotion code for others, since you are using energy, are you losing weight from that? Maybe. You could be. You do recognize them? That's awesome. If I said my own prayer for you, would it help? Sure, thank you. I really appreciate that. So guilt at age 3. Do you release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that is causing the pain in your legs? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. So this next one is pride. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Age 6. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that is causing the pain in your legs? Even on 1, 3, 5. So horror. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8. Age 8. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs? 8, even 2. Anxiety. When did this take off? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Age 6. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the pain in your legs? Okay, so Stacy, if you want to go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your shoulders around, move your back around. Give me a little shimmy, a little twerking action. Give your legs a little shake. Take some really big deep breaths. And then come back, sit back down. Take one more big deep breath. And then on a scale 1 to 10, how do you rate the leg pain? It might be a little bit different and a little bit harder to measure, especially when it's just like mostly, I think you mentioned it was mostly your skin, but is this okay to do if you're a Christian? Yeah, I'm a Christian. Of course. It's probably one of my biggest questions that people ask. A 4? Oh my gosh. Hey, another big question. Is it okay to do if you're a Christian? All right, so let's see. So let's see if we can get a little bit thicker or a little bit more. Never had anyone claim that developed any sort of skills that they didn't have before after talking to you. I don't think that I don't know. That's a good question. A lot of people gain a little bit more clarity with intuition and stuff, but that's pretty much, I don't know. It's a really good question. I don't know how to answer that question. I'm so confused. So Kenzie, if you want to go ahead and go click on the link in my bio and watch the video, it'll explain more than what I can. Trying, you're not helping. What do you have? What do you What's your question? What's your question? And ask it in the question box, the Q&A. Ever since we talked, I feel empathy has shot through the roof. That is normal. That is very normal. Hi, Sophia. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so let's continue. See if we can get a little bit lower. So Stacy, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that is causing the pain in your legs? Yes, maybe even 2, 4, 6. So shock. When did this take age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Age 3. Do we need to know more about this? Did you release that? Yes. Yeah, when I do this for my family or others, they call it voodoo magic. I know that's actually what my mom called it. This woo-woo energy healing stuff. It's hilarious. But yeah, anyways, so don't be sorry, Lindsay. Yeah, I have my moderators on here asking or answering questions because it's a lot for me to answer, especially with 71 people on here. So that's what my moderators are for. So if you have any questions, my moderators are going to try and answer them the best that they can. If you have a question, feel free to click on the Q&A box. Not offended. You're welcome to click on the Q&A box and I'll be able to get to them and I can see when people ask questions. So yes. All right, so can I act as proxy for Stacy still? Yes. So Stacy, do you have another trapped emotion we can release that's causing the pain in your legs? No. Okay, so go ahead and take one more big deep breath. Move your neck around, move your body, give me some shimmies, some twerkins. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how do you rate that leg pain? And you're here. How do we get healing session, please? Okay, so while we're waiting for that answer, let's see, like now, I feel like I just, 2.5. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. No way, from a 7 to a 2.5, that is amazing. That is so cool. How does this one work? So I act as proxy for Stacy, for and in behalf of her. And it's almost like I'm scooching over my subconscious and taking on her subconscious. And I believe that we can connect through everybody here or like everybody on this earth, because we're all connected to God or higher power or the universe, whichever one you believe. And I'm able to act as proxy with her permission. And I muscle test, just like we were doing the sway test. I muscle test via the chain link, the ring and ring method. Thank you. I was struggling with my words today. And I just do everything for her and then I release it for her and then that's it. So by proxy. So for and in behalf of somebody else. So my daughter was right. My childhood really affected my inner being and physical being. Yep. It's really true. I actually also do inner child work and it's really fun to do. So let's see. Sorry, I'm really trying to answer the best that I can. Let's see. Yes, text inside the little box and it shows up here. Yes. Has my lupus made it to my kidneys now? I don't know. I don't muscle test that kind of thing. Do you know anything about, I don't know what that is. So the pain, it doesn't really come back. So once we release the emotion, it's gone forever. And then if you create a new emotion, then that's what can create that pain or that discomfort. But technically we don't really it doesn't really come back. Unless there's other things that are just still coming to the surface. It's kind of like layers of an onion. So we just release, we just get rid of layers and layers and layers. And then sometimes if that pain is still there, then usually there's more layers that need to be released. So let's see. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do a session for you, Kenzie, because you are underage. Because you're still a minor. I'm not allowed to do sessions for minors without parents' permission. So does this help with trauma-related depression and anxiety? Absolutely, yes. Any tips on how to limit, stop overthinking? Yes, release trapped emotions. Those negative trapped emotions cause you to overthink. The negative trapped emotional energies cause you to kind of go to the worst case scenario. It causes you to think about negative scenarios and everything like that. So make you think of the worst of everything. So let's see. I thought I was right. Sorry, just trying to catch up with, let's see. Trying to catch up with comments here. Just curious. Let's see. Thank you. You're welcome. How do I get my parents' permission or parents' consent? You just need written consent. So like, or like a handwritten note that says I give consent to do an emotion code session for Kenzie, who is underage, who is age, whatever age you are, 15, and then we can kind of go from there. Okay, let's do another session. I should do it myself. I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm sure you're doing it right. There are some people who don't feel it right away, but then there are other people who feel it like right away. Have you ever seen relief for someone who suffers from failed back surgery? Yeah, of course. So why am I not feeling a difference? Everybody's going to be so different. I'll give you an example. My husband, for example, there's an occasion where like the sessions that I do, he's like, okay, like I do the session and then like a day and a half later, he's like, wow, I feel better. But then there are people like me or like a couple other people that I do sessions for, they feel immediate results. Like today, Stacy, in less than 10 minutes, we were able to take her leg pain from like a 7 to a 2.5. So, and then you just have to release anywhere from 6 to 12 emotions, and then you'll start to feel a difference. So where do I get the book? So you can order, if you click on the link in my bio, you can get it there. Let's see. Did you call out anyone from the sign up link? No. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. So if you click on the link in my bio, and then click on live TikTok session request, and then you'll be able to get on my list. So I'm going to do that after I answer the rest of these questions. I like to do it myself. I just have to get rid of the pain I'm in right now with my arm. Yes, you can do that same. You just do so do I have a trapped emotion causing the pain in my arm? So that's how you have to word it. So what exactly is emotion code sessions for? Physical discomfort, emotional pain, mental, spiritual, pretty much anything like anxiety, depression, PTSD, low energy, overthinking, just pretty much anything except for I don't help you grow back limbs. That's pretty much all it is. So let's see. So we're going to go ahead and pick somebody new. Let's see. Could I have too many trapped emotions? So the average person has about like 350 trapped emotions on average. It just depends on you as a person, but yeah. She's in training for growing back limbs and organs. Yes. All right. How long does the relief last? So it can be permanent unless there's something else that needs to be released there. Other than that, usually it's permanent unless you also create a new emotion. So that's pretty much all it is there. How do you get a trapped emotion? I just ordered the book. Yay, you're going to love it. Okay, so the way that you actually create these trapped emotions is that when your organs create these emotions, it's like these balls of energy that get stuck inside of your body. And then sometimes it goes to like the weaker part of your body. So if you've already been having back pain, so when you get stressed or emotional, that back pain is probably going to get even worse. Because it's probably getting stuck in that area of your body. And you're so welcome. I'm so grateful I was able to do your session today. So that emotion gets stuck inside of your body, and then it creates more physical discomfort and even mental, emotional, spiritual discomfort as well. So yeah, that's basically how it is. And then it's almost like your body is not processing that emotion properly. So, did you say 350 trapped emotions? Yes. Yes, I did. Let's see. Okay, so Danny Andrin. How do we get rid of them? By just releasing releasing with a magnet each time. So Danny, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Danny Andrin. Andrin. Is that how you pronounce the name? Join the party. Yes. So I take meds for PTSD, anxiety, depression for years. I would love to be able to release. Yes, I would love to work with you. No wonder I'm a mess. Oh, dang it. Is Kenzie on YouTube? Yes, she is. She is very helpful. She's taking care of all of the comments over there.
They're a lot. There's like one person on. 4 people.
There's 4 people on, but yeah. She's doing a great job. I have a headache. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Kensley, would you mind doing a session for Lindsay really quick? She has a headache. So, all right. It sounds like Danny is not here. Danny Andrin. So we will be moving on. We've got some more people on here. Keeping myself entertained. Perfect. So we're going to do a new person. Kensley is amazing. I know. I'm really excited for her to get certified. Wink, wink. Okay, E. Thompson 14. E. Thompson 14 just won a session today. E. Thompson 14. If you want to go ahead and tell me, yay, that's me. I'm so excited. Hell yeah. E. Thompson 14. And then on a scale of, that's me. Perfect. So go ahead and tell me your name, your age, physical discomfort, and then pain level. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Let's see. I just watched your video and I'm totally all of them. Oh, dang it. So how do you get certified for this? So if you go click on the link in my bio, there's a button that says you want to get certified, and it'll take you to the Discover Healing certification process, and it'll have all of the stuff that you'll be doing, and then you can go pay for the certification and get started on that. So that's basically it. And if you use my link, then I personally get credit for that. So yes, I'm excited. Let's do this. All right, so E. Thompson 14, if you want to go ahead and tell me your name, your age, physical discomfort, and then pain level on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. Lindsay, what is your pain level on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest for Kensley to do your session. How long have you been doing emotion code? I have been doing emotion code. I've been officially certified for almost 2.5 years. 3 years. I've been doing it for like almost 4 years, but officially certified for 2.5. I need to schedule something ASAP. Yes, do it. So if you go click on the link in my bio, you'll be able to go purchase it there. Purchase the first session. There we go. Let's see. So Emily, 46, physically, mentally exhausted, at a 9. So if you want to go ahead and physically, mentally exhausted. Exhausted. I don't know how we'll be able to do this one. Use your link. I know you did. I really appreciate it. I got an email as soon as you signed up for it. Kensley, she said it's about a 7 on a pain scale. Do you do everyone's live while on live video? No. So I will be doing, so if you go schedule for the one-on-one session, I do this during the day. Let me actually look at my schedule for next week. I'm actually booked out Monday, Tuesday. So I only have 2 spots left on Wednesday. And then Thursday is pretty open. So the next session I have available is next Wednesday at like 4:00 Mountain Time. So go get scheduled because I'm booking out really quick. So there's that. All right. So we have Emily Thompson. I've had a ton of loss in my life. So would you say that you're just exhausted? Could we use that? You're just feeling mentally and physically exhausted. And physically exhausted. What kind of session? It's called an emotion code session. I'm an energy healer. Hi. How much is a session? So the first session is just $39. I'm not a therapist. I'm a certified energy healer. I need one of those spots Wednesday. Get to it. It's going to be gone here pretty soon. So get to it. You don't want to miss out. Let's see. How can someone with PTSD, depression, stress, anxiety be healed? So I can usually alleviate those things, and we can release them by proxy, by just releasing trapped emotional energies from your body that's causing the physical, the mental, all of that, everything. So do you have any water? Okay. Nothing. No, that's fine. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, let's get started with
Relaxing.
It's relaxing. Record that. Do that over again. Oh, thank you. Gotta hydrate. Oh my gosh, we have like 70 people on here. Awesome. No, you're good. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and have a moment of silence for Emily. She is 46. She's feeling mentally and physically exhausted, and it's about a 9 out of 10 on the pain scale. So let's do this. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So can access proxy for Emily? Yes. So Emily, do you have a trapped emotion we can release now that's causing you to be physically, mentally, and mentally and physically exhausted? Maybe even 2, 4, 6. So shame is the first emotion that comes up. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, age 17. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're going to take that magnet, release it. Woohoo! Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now? Yeah, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that's causing your physical and mental exhaustion, that's causing you to feel exhausted? Yes, come 8, even out of 1, 3, 5. So fear is the next emotion that comes up. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Age 4. Do we need to know more about this? No. Go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing the mental and physical exhaustion? Yes, come 8, even 2. Anxiety. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? Thank you. Thank you. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Come 8, even 2, 4. Anger. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? Do you recognize any of these emotions, Emily? Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Yes. Even out of 1, 3. Rejection. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 30, 40, around 8, age 38. Do we need to know? Yes, all of them. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Yes, call me 8, even out of 1, 3, 5. Blaming. Blaming. When did this occur? For age 10, 20, age 20. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. I know I'm really excited that she remembers all of them. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Okay, even 2. So nervousness. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally, physically exhausted? Come 8, even 2. Another anxiety. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Age 4. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? Emily, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Come 8, even out of 1, 3. Crying. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Come 8, even out of 1, 3, 5. Let me try fear. Horror, like a horror movie. When did this occur? Age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Age 16. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Do we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Hello, welcome. All right, so if you want to go ahead, Emily, and stand up, walk around a pad. It's not a pad, it's a chart and a magnet. So Emily, go ahead and stand up, walk around, take 10 steps, move your body around for the 3rd time. Give me a little shimmy, woo, and a little twerking action. Woo, woo. Just kidding, but really do it. And then go ahead and take one more big deep breath. Yes, this is the emotion code chart. You can totally Google it, the emotion code. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead and sit back down. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe. How do you rate how physically and mentally exhausted you feel. I have the worst anxiety and panic attacks. I would love to help you. I'm ready. Let's see. Scale 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 means what? Oh my gosh. From a 9 to a 2. Oh, from a 6. Okay. I was like, wait, hold on. We answer the questions you ask her. All right. From a 9 to a 6. This is really good progress. So I was like, whoa, timeout. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. I want to do a couple more emotions. Your lives, they calm me down so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I feel very small when someone yells or says, oh, I'm sorry that you feel that way. All right. So Emily Thompson, we're working on Emily Thompson. So do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Coming even on 1, 3, 5. Peeved. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. So that's a different Emily. Do we release that? Do you have another? There's 2 of them. So we're working on Emily Thompson right now. M.E. Thompson 14. All right, so Emily Thompson, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that is causing you to feel mentally, physically exhausted? Yes. Even 2, 4. Guilt. What is the secret? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Age 4. Do we need to know more about this? Let's go ahead and release that. Oh my God. It's okay. It's hard to keep track of them sometimes. That's why I have their username here to reference just in case. All right, Emily, do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel physically and mentally exhausted? Yes. Maybe even 2, 4. Resentment. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Age 5. Do we need to know more about this? Go ahead and release that. We're not used to being this busy. I know you guys are doing awesome. Did we release that? Do you have another trapped emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally and physically exhausted? Come 8, even 2, 4. So another guilt. When did this occur? Age 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Age 6. Do we need to know more about this? No. Let's go ahead and release that. Did we release that? Do you have another emotion we can release now that's causing you to feel mentally, physically exhausted? Okay. Is it okay if I feel all of these emotions? Yeah, but it's normal. Everybody feels all of these different emotions at one point in their life. Some are more prominent, but yeah. Okay, so Emily Thompson, if you want to go ahead and kind of stretch like you just woke up from a nap. Do people not see my response? I don't know. I think the chat goes quick enough that they have a hard time seeing it. So, all right, Emily, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the most severe, how do you rate that exhaustion that you were feeling before? Lindsay went from a 7 to a 2. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. We can see them. I think they're new and not expecting quick responses. Probably not. See what's happening. I'm new to this. A 3. Oh my goodness. From a 9 to a 3. What? I am seriously so happy for you. So we just worked on Emily Thompson. She's 46 and she has been dealing with mental and physical exhaustion. And she went from a 9 to a 3 in like less than 10, 15 minutes. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. That is amazing. Amazing. So this is called the emotion code. It's a different form of energy healing. So let's see. Picking and picking. What? All right. So what time is it? 11:30. It's getting late. So let's see. How does one deal with PTSD related depression? So literally just release trapped emotional energies from your body, and that makes you that causes you to be less reactive, and it causes you to be less emotional and less it causes, so trapped emotions cause physical discomfort because they can distort your tissues to the point where it actually physically hurts. And then if you release that trapped emotion, then it helps with anxiety, depression, mental things, mental issues, emotional issues, and all of that. So yeah. Thank you for explaining. You're welcome. All right, so I think I am done for tonight. Hey there, new TikToker here, just dropping in to say hey. Thank you. Do you know how to tell if you have anxiety? Usually I work with people that have been diagnosed by a doctor, or I know that you can technically self-diagnose with I think they have quizzes online, but usually you're usually diagnosed by a doctor. So I can very much confirm that she's amazing at what she does. Thank you. I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much for that. I need to be less emotional. No, I don't think you need to be less emotional. I think you need to be able to process your emotions better. So when you ask, do we need to know more? If it says yes, what does it mean? So it's almost like your subconscious. So technically we don't ever really need to know more unless there's something that your conscious mind needs to know before we release that emotion, if that makes any sense. So hopefully I can be able to do this soon. I hate military doctors. Okay. If you are in the military, I do have a military discount for sessions after your initial introductory session. So yes, just so you know, I love working with people in the military. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially you guys, especially people with PTSD and anxiety and depression. Like when you come home after being overseas or being at base camp or drill, or I can't remember exactly what everybody calls it, but I love working with military people. It's my passion, absolutely my passion. I have family that's in the Army National Guard, and the PTSD that people experience is real. It is so real, and being able to help people with that specific thing, especially if they've seen people shot and killed, that's not okay. So I love working with people in the military. If you have issues, please come to me. I would love to help you. So yeah. So when is your next live? I usually do these lives every single, what is that called? Every single weeknight. Thank you. I'm done for tonight. Every single weeknight, anytime between the time of 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Mountain Time. So there's that. Survivor's Guilt is my biggest issue. Yes, I would absolutely love to help you with that. I would love to help you because you deserve a lot of healing. You deserve a lot of healing. How do we process them better? So they call it honoring your emotions. Honoring your emotions. So it's just for example, if you feel sad, then feel sad. If you feel mad, then feel mad. Express yourself. If you have a hard time showing emotion, then put that emotion into creating something. Does that make sense? So if you like to paint, then paint. If you like to garden, then garden. If you like to write, then put your emotions into writing. So just be creative and expressing yourself in some form or way in anything that you can. In any way that you can is probably one of the best ways that you can process that emotion, if that makes any sense. Who are you asking? Do we need to know more when you say that? So typically if we need to know more about that specific emotion, then I'll ask where it's lodged. And if we need to know beyond that, which not usually, then I'll find out the environment that it was in. So like home, school, relationships, work, finances, business, church, recreational, social. And then sometimes if we need to know beyond that, then we can find out the time of year. So was it in the summer, the spring, the fall, the winter, all of that. So, but that's typically it. So sorry, you guys, there are so many comments. I'm really having a hard time getting to them all. I'm so sorry. Do you have any tips on how to stop from getting an anxiety attack or panic attack? Meditation is probably my number one way, next to releasing trapped emotions using the emotion code. Meditation is probably one of the ways. If you have a hard time with meditations, type in to YouTube guided meditations for calming, like triggers, anxiety, panic attacks, all of that fun stuff. So what about my mom that has started over? Girls are 16 and 20. My son is 3. If I make it through it, I don't know what you're asking. Sorry. Will be a miracle. Oh, yeah. I would love to work with you. So let's see. Can it help you with autoimmune disease? I have worked with people with autoimmune diseases. A lot of the times I believe that disease, like the disease that you get, that you are experiencing right now, is just a lot of built up emotional trauma and a lot of imbalances. So once your energy is balanced and energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, then a lot of the times you can actually, like, your body, once you get rid of those imbalances, then your body kind of heals itself and it helps it. So but I don't want to garden out of sadness or anger or negative emotions. You can do whatever you want. I paint furniture when I have to put myself in timeout. That's awesome. I love that. Wondering, how do I get over having anxiety when I'm going somewhere? Meditation. Meditation is probably your biggest thing the best thing that you can do, aside from releasing trapped emotions. Trapped emotions. I need to be done, you guys. So many comments. I grew up being told brush off the emotions instead of processing it. Nope, that's not good. That's not good. That's actually suppressing your emotions. And a lot of the times you're actually going to hold that into create a heart wall, or it's going to create a lot of throat issues. So I actually know a lot of people who suppress their emotions, especially in the throat, have a lot of thyroid issues and have a hard time speaking their truth. So once you kind of release that heart wall and you fix like the throat chakra and the thyroid, then you're able to like express yourself a lot more, especially those people who have been in toxic relationships where they're like, no, you can't feel, no, you can't, like, just brush off your emotions. Like, your emotions are weakness, it's like, no. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to express yourself. Obviously, it's not okay to hurt people, but it's not okay to suppress your emotions. So you need to express yourself in that way. So let's see. Sorry, getting to comments. Thank you so much. Yay, Candace scheduled a session. Question, is there any exercise I can do during an anxiety attack because it's hard to calm down? Yes, I recommend yoga. Yoga is or just like deep body stretching, because that's or like running, whichever one you want. So I need some advice. What do you need advice on? Who doesn't want you? How do you get over a guy that doesn't want you? Actually, I do have an answer for that. So there's a thing called according. So it's like an energetic connection between you and another person. So when you are connected to somebody, it's like that energetic connection when one person doesn't want you, but you are still connected to that person. If you basically like release that cord, that connection, then you're less likely to think about them, and you're able to like kind of move on, like break yourself apart from that person and just like move on, if that makes any sense. It's called according though. Let's see. Thank you for answering my question. You're so welcome. I need your help. Yes, definitely schedule a session if you need help. 60 more comments. Here we go. I'll put you. Okay, nope, we're not doing that. So bad for you. That's me. That's where I am now. What about someone who knows they're not okay and needs help, but is scared too with their trust issues? That's normal to have a lot of trust issues. But listen, if you schedule a session with me, I can definitely help you to just have more self-confidence and have more self-worth, so that when the time comes, and you get into a new relationship, then you're going to feel a lot better with that. So, and then you're going to be able to trust a lot more, and it's going to be less triggering for you. So I just answered that question. Me just like that. Thanks for explaining a little. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm starting therapy at the end of this month. Any advice on how to prepare? Good luck. Personally, I don't like therapy. I hope you have a good experience, but for me, it was traumatizing to me, because it was something that I just didn't like it. Good luck. I have big thyroid issues. Yeah, definitely schedule a session. I would love to help you. Got it. And thank you for the feedback. You're welcome. My ex had an adrenal illness, and he couldn't do anything. I supported him, but he didn't. I don't understand. What's up? Welcome. Is it okay to swipe stuff off your counter in one swift motion? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Sign up for a session. It's worth it. Lost my scrap last week. Oh, like to express yourself, like.
Oh yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. I've done that before. Let's be real here. I tend to keep my feelings to myself. How do you tell someone, but you're scared of what they say? Listen, offense is taken, not given.
You can choose to be offended.
Yeah, you get to choose to be offended. So if you told me something really offensive, I get to choose whether I'm offended or not. So if they are offended, that's their choice, not yours. So I have never had therapy. How much is a session with you? So the first introductory session is just $39. Sorry, Lindsay, if you're answering all of these, please continue, because I don't know, because it's totally out of order. So yes, and she talks with her hands. Me? Yeah, I do. It's awesome. It's great. Ooh, preach. Let's see. We are all in control of our actions. Yep. How can we bring up the things we want to do but are suppressed? So a lot of the times, if you feel blocked, then it's probably just a trapped emotion or an imbalance that's preventing you from being able to speak, or preventing you from being able to do whatever you need, so I would just release that. I think I need therapy because I have never been to it, and I always keep things to myself. So I would love to do a session for you. This is not therapy. It's just energy healing, where we just release negative trapped emotions from your body, and it helps you feel better.
And therapy could help you.
Therapy could help you. Yeah, everybody's so different. There are some things I learned in therapy that was very useful, but a lot of it was traumatizing to me personally. So let's see. What types of things do you help people with in your sessions? So let me just get my list, my big list of things that we can work on. ADD, ADHD, addiction, allergies, anxiety, asthma, autism, autoimmune issues, back pain, Bell's palsy, bipolar disorder. I've worked with cancer patients, carpal tunnel syndrome, chest pain, chronic fatigue syndrome. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Constipation, Crohn's disease, depression, diabetes, dyslexia, eating disorders, eye pain, fibromyalgia, headaches, heartburn, hip pain, immunity issues, infertility, insomnia, joint pain, knee pain, learning disabilities, lower back pain, low self-esteem, lupus, migraines, multiple sclerosis, eating disorders, neck pain, nerve pain, night terrors, nightmares, panic attacks, paranoia, Parkinson's disease, phobias, PTSD, self-sabotage, sexual dysfunction, shoulder pain, sinus problems, social anxiety, suicidal thoughts, tennis elbow, thyroid problems, vertigo, weight loss. And that is just a small list of the things that I have personally worked on. So there's that. Sleeping, any suggestions? Yes, I help with sleep as well. Just release trapped emotions, schedule a session. I can definitely help you. TMJ, yes, I love working with TMJ. Yep, I've worked with TMJ. That's fun. Anxiety, yes, I do anxiety. Let's see. Wow, that's amazing. Let's see. Let's get to all these. Any advice on helping my girlfriend with her depression and anxiety? Schedule her a session. I promise you won't be sorry. What are some ways to help relieve emotions? So just release the emotion with the magnet. I hope that's what you're asking. How did you get started in this? I was going through my own shiz. A lot of it, emotional baggage. I was like literally numbing out with Netflix because I was done with life. I'm just, bleh, and then long story short, I was introduced to the emotion code and I learned how to do it myself with the book, the emotion code book. You can get this book in the link in my bio. It's by Dr. Bradley Nelson, forwarded by Tony Robbins. And yeah, so I have anxiety right now. Any tips? Meditate. Go meditate right now. Y'all, she is such a sweet soul. I would definitely schedule a session. Yay! I got meds for my depression and it is working. I'm so glad that that's working for you. Let's see. Lord, I had ADD as well. Yeah. Let's see. How long is the first session? Each session and the first and every session is 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes. Some sessions literally like take 10 minutes. Like that's how quick I can get through them. So what are some ways to help with depression and anxiety? Release your trapped emotions. Any advice on getting over your ex who cheated? Yes, I actually have an e-course for that. So if you're interested, message me and I can help you with that. Do you have a link for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you send it to me? Or will you put it in the document? Thank you. What if I need you all day? I love it. I love it.
I don't want to share.
There's a woman who asked.
Oh, I don't want to share.
I don't want to share. Yes, please. Help. Oh man. Woo. Okay. So I am going to get off of YouTube here. So thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that if you watch this entire thing, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Bye.